Welcome back to the Dorian Fitness Podcast. If you're new to my podcast, it's about my fitness, my fitness journey and the lessons I've learned on the way. I'm Dorian, and this is week 14, one day or day one. You decide. Every achievement begins with a decision to do it. Ignorance destroys so many opportunities that come to our lives every day. Motivation's overrated. Discipline and accountability are what matters. I want to be uncommon among uncommon people. My goal is to weigh 203.5 pounds by June 1st, and I'm back on track. Oh my God. Need some water. Back on track, losing about half a pound almost. My weigh-in is 229.7 pounds, which means I lost 0.6 pounds this week. And I worked out my upper body twice, my lower body once, and no excuses. I'm now tracking if I do my upper and lower body workouts, which I think that will help overall. I do mostly cardio and then my rehab routines every single day, and that so far what has helped me get on track is not eating that much cheeses, because every time I eat cheese or milk, I feel like that bloats me a bit. So that's been helping me. Working out, I've been changing up the gyms. I'm trying to change up the routine because obviously my body has already adapted to my current workout routines, because I've been stuck at this, am I going to be 230 or below 230 for the last almost 6 weeks now. And I was really excited on the second week, which I was at 227. I was like, wow, I lost 2 pounds. I was so excited. And then I gained it and stayed. So that's my weigh-in type thing. And then the pictures, which you can find on Instagram or X, which is Twitter. And I personally feel like I was kind of a little bloated, but I felt great. The reason why I felt bloated was for dinner I had a Thai curry, and I love to add a lot of the Thai chilies. So you can imagine that's not the best for your stomach. But that was overall a great meal. And throughout most of the week, except for that and then going to the movies, I've pretty much been eating exclusively at the house, and I even meal prepped a giant big dish of hamburger and fried rice with a lot of broccoli and bell peppers and stuff like that, which I've eaten most of the week. I actually ran out this Friday. So I need to cook some more. And I find with meal prepping to be best to cook about no more than 3 days worth of food. Yes, you can have storage containers and it can last up to a week, but if the food is in the fridge for that long, by the ending, like the last day of the meal prep, the food, it's still good, but it doesn't taste the same. So that's why I will, moving forward, be doing meal prep at least twice a week, and they'll cover my entire week. And really what my meal prep is I enjoy any type of like steak, hamburger, that type of meat that are lean a little bit. And then I try to put a lot of herbs on it. I try not to put as much of like soy sauce or barbecue sauce, because those have a lot of calories in it. And I just want to use herbs to enhance flavor. I love garlic. I love onions. Those enhance the flavor quite a bit. And if you're on my Instagram, you might have noticed that my followers shot up to over 3,000. That's because I've been starting to advertise with other influencers, talking with influencers as well, to try to blow up my following, to increase that quite a bit. I still haven't launched my YouTube or TikTok yet, because I want to have at least about 8 videos to post, but I also want to build up my Instagram, so I'm like, follow my YouTube, and it actually grows quite a bit, so the algorithm likes it quite a bit. Now for the topic of best workout routines, we've talked about whether to work out before work or after work, and now we're going to get into a structured format that I've worked with for quite a while, and the pros and cons of both, which it's really you're switching from doing weightlifting and cardio, or you're going to do cardio first and then weightlifting. Ideally, you want to do a warm-up, which can be 2 minutes of doing some sort of light activity. Many different powerlifters will use a warm-up for the exercise they're doing, which would be, say that they're doing a barbell squat. They're going to do light squats, even body weight squats before doing that to warm up the body, or bench press. They could do a set with just the bar to warm up the body. If you're less strong, you can do like push-ups or something just to warm up the body. Difference between doing lifting weights and then cardio versus cardio and then lifting weights. I found from looking online, if you lift weights first, think about your sugar, your glycogen storages are full, so you have the most energy, so you can do the most hardest activities. So whatever you start with, you will have full power and full energy. So at the end of your workout, your last exercises, you're barely able to do it. So if you're lifting weights first, you're going to be improving your lifts better. Most likely you're going to be able to do everything quite better than if you do cardio first. And so lifting weights first, you're building more muscles and gaining more strength. If you're doing cardiovascular activities first, you're improving your cardiovascular system, which is your heart, lungs, and even your circulation system, which is your veins, more, which is very important, and your endurance. And that's really the difference. And then my fiance likes to do cardio first because she feels it's a good warm up. She feels like it's the mood enhancement, which we'll talk about cardio more about that too, than doing weights right off the bat. For me, I've been trying to do weights first and then cardio, and really the two routines both end the same. You're going to be stretching and then you're going to do a cool down. What is a cool down? Is same as the warm up. Usually it's about doing 2 minutes of slower cardio. You can even throw in breathing techniques like our meditation to it to relax the body. You can also use your stretching routine as a cool down. And why do you have the stretching at the end? Is your body's warmed up, so you're able to stretch your muscles easier, which will also help you too. And that's the routine, those two different routines. The best workout routine is the one that you can consistently do and consistently see some sort of results with. Next topic is yoga. What is yoga? What are the health benefits of yoga? What is a yoga routine? Does include meditation. Usually if you go to a class at most gyms, it's going to be Americanized yoga. The reason why I say Americanized yoga is traditional yoga is part of many different religions, and I am a Christian. If it was a religious activity, I wouldn't do it because of that. But the American yoga is Kundalini yoga, or if you go through it, a lot of times they'll actually just do calisthenics, where they'll do planks and they'll do a hold push-up type thing. But yoga is really about relaxing the body so the mind can focus, or distracting the body so the mind can focus. That's what they did in India. That's where Hinduism uses it as a way of meditation or worship. The health benefits of it, most common one is flexibility and range of motion. It improves that. It can help with reduce pain because of the planks and push-ups. It does help you improve your body fitness. It can also help you become more leaner, peace of mind, mood enhancement, most of the common stuff like that, weight management. Those are the type of things. And then yoga routines, usually they start with you standing, they do some stretching there, maybe do warrior 1, warrior 2, warrior 3. Warrior 3 is where you're balancing on one leg, and all these poses, and then you'll progressively get down on the floor, doing some planks, like I said, downward facing dog, child's pose, all these different movements that really don't mean anything unless you did the routine or know yoga's terms, but it's really you're standing, then you're on the ground, then you eventually end by laying down, doing what is called corpse pose, where you're just laying down, closing your eyes, and you're breathing, which is a cool down. And sometimes they'll do a meditation where you're sitting upright with your legs crossed and you're doing some sort of breathing activity. Meditation could be also a chant like Om, Om, that type of thing. Those are the different types of aspects of yoga. But most of the time, it's really you're just focusing on health related activities. It's not going into the religious aspect of it as much. And you're going to have a little bit of a sweat. It does make it a very big challenge for anyone who's inflexible, and it's a good workout. I've done yoga many times, and I'm actually a certified yoga teacher. Now to talk more about cardio. What is cardio? What are the health benefits of cardio? And examples of cardio activity. Cardio is a short form for cardiovascular, which is your heart, your lungs, and your vascular system, which is your veins that move blood throughout your entire body. And the health benefits of cardio, or doing cardio activity, it improves your heart health, lowers blood pressure, better cholesterol levels, manages your weight, improve mood and mental health, increases stamina and energy levels, better sleep quality, reduces your risk of chronic diseases, including type 2 diabetes, stroke, or also certain types of cancers, improves your immune system. For me, I do cardio because of the benefits of improving my heart, lowering my cholesterol, and lowering my blood pressure. And the added benefit is I now have more stamina. That means I can talk without being out of breath while walking, that type of thing. I've never really had problems with my sleep, so that's a blessing from God. And examples of cardio is walking at a steady pace. What I mean by steady pace is that you're actually breaking a sweat even if it's cold out, or running, jumping jacks, any repetitive motion that doesn't strain your muscles that you can continuously do. Rowing, swimming, biking at a relatively good pace. You want to be able to not hurt yourself. And what I mean by steady pace is that you're breaking a sweat. And if you're not breaking a sweat and you're lollygagging, you're stopping all the time, you're not really doing cardio. Cardio is a repetitive motion that you consistently do, which if you get on a bike and you do it for quite a bit of time, you will actually feel a rush of blood throughout your whole system, which is the runner's high, which is a endorphins rush, which will make you feel very good. And you can achieve that even at a modest pace as long as it's a consistent movement. Walking on a treadmill, those are all good activities for cardio. And for weight loss, you want to do about 30 to 45 minutes. You can even do 20 if you don't have that much time. 3 times a week, and you'll be able to improve your cardiovascular while losing some weight that way. We're going to start the meditation in a minute. If you don't want to do the meditation, thank you for listening to the Dorian Fitness Podcast. Please follow me, subscribe, and rate my podcast. And if you're going to do the meditation, you're going to find a comfortable spot, quiet spot, so you can focus on the podcast, focus on the meditation, and I can recommend doing it seated. I like doing it walking sometimes. Obviously, if you're walking, keep your eyes open. That's why I recommend seated, so you can close your eyes and relax. The breathing is breathing deeply through your nose, and then breathing out through your mouth very slowly. And you're focusing on happy memories, thinking about happy things, and trying to relax the body. That's the goal of this meditation. And we're just going to be breathing in and out. And if you're driving or doing activities that need higher brain function, I highly recommend not doing this meditation. So let's begin. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Open your eyes. Get your awareness back to the present. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your body thanks you for what you did today. This will help you feel better throughout your entire day. Keep this moment of peace and calmness throughout your whole day. Have it wash over your entire day. Have a happier mood. Be happy and be relaxed throughout the whole day. And thank you for doing this meditation with me. Thank you for listening to the Dorian Fitness Podcast. Please follow my podcast, subscribe for more, and comment through Instagram or X on what topics I should explore or talk about more in my next podcast next week. Thank you.